Welcome to Divinely Engineered. I am the Divine Engineer. This is going to be a reading for my high vibrational earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. We're going to get into what's blocking your love life, okay? So why things aren't going necessarily the way you want them to go, we are going to take a deep dive into it, okay? So first, general energy out here, we have trust in reverse. And this says the situation is calling for you to have faith, but that was in reverse. So there's something that you do not have faith in. And I believe that's currently in your love life right now. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Codependency in reverse. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Love yourself first is in reverse, and free yourself is in reverse as well. All right, so let's start clarifying. So when I first looked at this card, the trust, right? It's saying the situation is calling for you to have faith. So when I'm talking about what's blocking your love life, you don't have faith in the fact that you're going to get what you want. Because when I clarified this, the Ten of Cups came out. This is what you want. You want the happy family. You want the emotional fulfillment. But with the Star in reverse here, you don't feel like it's either you feel like you're not deserving of it, or you're just not, you don't feel like it's actually going to happen. You want it, but you don't think it's going to happen. And honestly, at this point, you're getting a little bit angry about it. With this Knight of Wands in reverse, you can feel very, very frustrated just by the lack of progress in your love life. The lack of options that you have. You could just be frustrated with where your love life is at the moment, right? So when I clarified the Knight of Wands in reverse, this High Priestess came out. So you see how this High Priestess is peeking behind the curtain? I feel like you are really, you're really looking for that love. You're looking for where it's going to come from who it's going to come from. And I almost feel like it's becoming an unhealthy obsession with how hard you're looking for it, right? And this could look like a few different things. So this can look like you watching a lot of love tarot readings, and it may be time to, I know you're watching one right now, but I'm going to tell you because I love you, it may be time to take a break from watching the love readings for tarot, because keep in mind these readings are timeless. So if you're looking for it's going to happen tomorrow, the time energy changes, okay? So you just have to keep that in mind and not allow that to make you obsessive or think that something is coming tomorrow. Readings can be past, present, or future energy. So please keep that in mind. I don't want any of what I'm doing to affect your negative, your mental health in a negative way, okay? So please, again, take what resonates and leave the rest. But I do feel like you're starting to look a little bit too hard and wondering where it's coming from, to the point where it's really, really frustrating you, okay? So next we have healing family issues. So the Hermit came out in reverse. So growing up, you may have felt very isolated, very alone. We had the Ace of Swords in reverse. There could have been a lot of chaos in your home, a lot of confusion, just a lot of things that clouded your judgment of what love actually is. And with this Justice here, I do really feel like you have to develop your own healthy sense of what love is if you didn't see it growing up, right? So the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups in reverse came out. So you may have had a mother figure who wasn't there for you emotionally, right? Wasn't nurturing, just wasn't there for you emotionally in general. This mother could have been a little bit selfish, and just really worried about her life and not paying attention to making sure that you were nurtured and that your emotions were taken care of. And that was really what that Hermit in reverse is. You felt very alone, right? You felt like nobody was checking in with you. You felt like nobody cared about what you were feeling, what you were going through. And I feel like you're holding that resentment. You're holding that resentment that nobody cared for you, and that's what's making you obsess over having a new lover, to have somebody who fulfills that role. But you actually need to heal this within yourself, because that's not what healthy love is going to be. Healthy love is going to be you being whole by yourself and then somebody else being whole by themselves and you coming together already whole. They're not responsible for healing your childhood wounds, just like you're not responsible for healing theirs, okay? So we all have to face our own issues, our own childhood wounds. And I really do feel like you may be holding some resentment towards your mother, for how she treated you, how she grew up. And there is really a deep need here for reflection and forgiveness. And I don't know your personal situation, and forgiveness isn't always an easy thing, but let me tell you why it's necessary. Forgiveness is necessary not because you're excusing what the person did to you, but you are allowing yourself to move past the situation. Yes, this happened to me. I honor how I feel about the situation. I honor the fact that it upset me, that it deeply hurt me, that it deeply wounded me, that it left a wound even into my adulthood. But I released the situation because I know that I can't stay here. I can't stay at the age of 8 when this happened to me. I can't stay at the age of 15 when this happened to me, because now I'm in my 30s and I have to live my life as that 30-year-old self. I can't afford to show up in this world as my childlike self because I refuse to heal. So that's the purpose of forgiveness, because you're allowing yourself to free yourself from the past and be back into the present and not let it hold you back. Because when you had these childhood wounds, you also attract other people with mirroring childhood wounds, and that's not what you're looking for. You're looking for healthy love. So in order to have that healthy love, you need to do the internal work of forgiving your mother for what happened. She could have been very sneaky and deceptive. You could have witnessed a lot of lies, deceit, just not really a stable house, okay? You could have grew up in a really toxic environment, and it really affected your view on love. It really affected your views on yourself, and also not only just showing other people love, but showing love to yourself as well. So with this codependency in reverse card, it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So that came out in reverse. So that's kind of telling me what addictions that you need to release here. And give me 1 second. These cards back here. So with this 8 of Wands in reverse, this is like delays, because in upright it means forward fast movement, but it's in reverse here. So it's frustration, it's delays. You feel like your love life isn't moving as quickly as you want it to. You're not having the happily ever after right now, and it's really frustrating you because you really do want that. And trust me, babe, I completely understand. But I do feel like this is, there's a lot of emotional immaturity, and I want to be very careful when I say this, because this is really you needing to heal these childhood wounds. This is you needing to forgive your mother for what she didn't give you, because it's making you almost emotionally immature, okay? Because now you have these disappointments, because you've carried over these disappointments from your childhood. You need to release this. And with this devil in reverse, you need to get this devil off your back. You need to release this, okay? Because that's what's really holding your love life up. That's what's making you stagnant, because you still have work to do. And Spirit is trying to give you an opportunity to do that work, because they don't want you, when you meet the love of your life, they don't want you to mess it up. Spirit is rooting for you. Your whole Spirit team is rooting for you. They want you to get it right. And they know it increases your chances of getting it right if you come in healed. So that's what they're asking you to do right now. Okay, so they're asking you really to put that attention back onto yourself, because here we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So that was in the reverse for you. So you really need to it got to be heavy on the self-love right now. You got to love on you. Before you can give your love to anybody else, you have to make sure that you're giving it to yourself, and you have to be intentional about that. You got to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. You have to make sure that you're taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, okay? Because until you get to that point of loving yourself, because loving yourself is what attracts the soulmate in, babe. That's what attracts the soulmate in. That's what it is. And it's like the more you love yourself, the more somebody else is going to love you right. But you got to love you right first. And then you'll get this 10 of Cups. Okay? So free yourself was in reverse. It says it's time to take back control of your life. And you're really, don't allow this to make you spiral out of control. Don't allow, trying to figure out when, who. God is asking you to look in the mirror and deal with this. Deal with these family issues. Deal with healing this first, because you don't trust that it's happening because there's other things that need your attention. So oftentimes when we're focused on something and we're really frustrated that it's not happening, right? That's rejection is redirection. And Spirit is trying to redirect you to what you need to be focusing on at this time. And that's yourself. Spirit is saying, stop looking externally when I'm pointing the finger back to you. I'm telling you to get your heart right first before you ask somebody to come and hold it. Okay? Because you're going to want this of your divine counterpart. You're going to want them to get their shit together too. You're not going to want them to bring their childhood issues into it and it affect your relationship. You're not going to want that. And if we're being fair, the person who you're going to be with, they shouldn't have to deal with that with you either. It's about coming whole. It's about doing the work. It's about facing yourself, okay? So Spirit is really wanting you to do that. And let me see. Holy Spirit, angels, and ancestors, give me one card of advice right now for my high vibrational earth sign placements. All right, my babies are a little bit frustrated. Let's see if we can point them in the right direction. Okay, Holy Spirit, give me one for my high vibrational. Oh, that was not one. Hold on. Give me one, Holy Spirit, for my high vibrational earth sign placements. My earth babies. Okay, there's one. It says, "Dear you, oh my, things are stirred up and change is upon you. This is a cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered up in the absence of fear, rather in spite of it or even because of it. Step into the unknown now. Let go of the branch you are clinging to and let Spirit take the wheel and help steer you to your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said. Take one step toward the gods, and they will take 10 towards you. We're all doing the Destiny Cha-Cha on your behalf. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance. Loving you always." Now, come on. Wasn't that beautiful? Spirit is saying, you take one step towards me, I'm going to take 10 steps towards you. And how you take that step towards Spirit is by healing this and letting go of it. By releasing it. And Spirit said, once you do, we're all doing the Destiny Cha-Cha on your behalf. Take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 steps towards you. Come on now. That's it. That's it. Small things to a giant. You can heal this, babe. But face it. All right? That is your message. If it resonated with you, like, comment, share, subscribe, baby. All right? Now go heal, baby. Go heal. I love you.